I love a gym tone. Yeah, you're beautiful in pink.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know Tina, obviously. Do you know Will?
Yeah, well, I just met him backstage. Yes.
Okay, so you go way back.
Way back. Yeah.
Yeah, but y'all been touring together, so how did this happen?
Well, I read about their tour in the newspaper, and I did what I do every day.
I love that you said newspaper.
Yeah. No, I did. I was like, they're going on tour. And instead of thinking I should buy a ticket, I was like, I should call my manager. Yeah. And started harassing them. I was like, who's opening for them? Who's opening? They must need an opener.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't think they need an opener. I was like, they need an opener. If we're not sure, they need an opener.
Yeah, and
they need this.
Yeah, Zarna's opened for us like so many shows now for like almost 2 years, and she kills every time. She kills in every city in America.
I love that though. You see it happening and you're like, I want to be a part of that, and you chase it.
Yeah,
Such a
because the
lesson.
managers and agents, they don't really do anything.
Oh my God, I will see your stand-up tomorrow. Amazing. So wait, some of the venues that you've toured were gross at first, right? Like with some of the first ones?
Yeah. I mean,
me too. I've sung in some real special places.
But comedy, you tour with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, it's beautiful, right? The venues are gorgeous.
Yeah.
But then I work in stand-up comedy, which the clubs are, you know, they're sketchy, let's just say. Like the night before I went on the first show with them, I was at a club in New York City, downtown, and a cockroach fell on my head. No, this is a true story. And everybody's like, go, go, go. And my mind immediately was like, this is not a cockroach, this is my mother-in-law. Trying to bring
Why are
me
you
down.
running everything?
The night before, I have this big thing. I was like preparing for my big opening act with you guys. So I was like, I'm not gonna let her take me. Took the cockroach and threw it off. And ran up on stage.
That's my one thing. I can take spiders, snakes, I can take scorpions, anything, but cockroaches is where I draw the line. Yeah, they are a nasty thing that never dies. Any unsavory places that you guys started out in, like before, obviously, you're playing the venues you are now?
I mean, yes. I mean, the worst, we used to do touring shows too. Mostly the worst kind of gigs, it wasn't that they were so gross, but sometimes Amy and I worked for the Second City in Chicago, and we go and do these tour gigs, and sometimes you'd get booked on like a business gig, so like
a corporate one?
Like a corporate gig, and it'd be like 8:14 a.m. in like a hotel ballroom while like business guys are eating breakfast, and you'd be like, we'd like to improvise for you now. And she'd be like, so mad.
Give me my coffee.
Yeah, and like a makeshift stage that when you walk on it, it goes like, oh, 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 like the worst.
Did you ever have an experience like that?
I mean, mine was more of just I remember doing an open mic night at this tiny coffee shop, and I drew like the last name, so there were 2 people in the shop, and one of them was the stand-up who was going right after me. So it was just like performing to a person who's like getting ready for their set, going over their jokes in their head, and one other person who probably was just there for coffee.
Yeah, who came from her event, like right after that.
That's my event, yeah.
Well, you now have a book out, so what inspired it? Why now? Why do this?
You know, everywhere I go, I get asked how I got started in comedy. And I was a stay-at-home mom for many years, like stuck, buried under the kids. I have 3 kids. I'm Indian. We have a lot of kids. So for 15...
You were building material.
We're building material. Now I know. But at the time, I was feeling so stuck. 16 years of being buried under diapers and formula and whatever, strollers. And I thought the world was just moving on without me. I couldn't figure it out. And then after trying multiple things, I have ended up in comedy. And everywhere I go, I get asked, how did you do it? How did you get started? And instead of answering one person at a time, I decided I should just write a book that tells the story and tells people that anybody can do it.
Yeah.
And if I can, look at me, I'm the most imperfect person out there. Like
what?
No, really, my mother-in-law has a list. There's a WhatsApp channel you guys can subscribe to. Every day she updates it.
Oh my God. So that's incredible, and a show. So wait, is it true that you brought, I heard that you brought goodie bags to your first shows?
Yeah, because I had never been to a comedy show, so I didn't know what actually happens in one. But even the one that I was performing in was my first time ever. So I was like, this must be like a wedding. Right? If people are having fun, like Indian people, otherwise we don't do fun things. So I figured it must be like a wedding. So I showed up with wedding decor, in a wedding outfit, with gifts for everybody.
They loved you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got something for us. You brought a gift, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't come here and not
I
have
love
a
it.
gift.
I love it.
I got little wedding cakes, little individual
little
sized wedding
cakes.
cakes.
Fine. Okay, wait. I will host it up. Here we go. I'm just afraid of flashing my Spanx.
I
so.
need to feed me. It's a thing, right?
Real talk.
yes. These are gorgeous.
Okay, here we go. Let's try. Okay. I like a lot of ice.
Oh, this looks.
I'm a child.
This looks
I took an
correct.
irresponsibly big bite, but I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah. Well done.
That is delicious and
That
thank
is
you.
good.
That is so good.
These
Okay.
cakes by Sully and Vanilla in New York City.
They're so
Shouting out.
good.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Nice shout out. I like that.
Yeah.
Zarna's not leaving anyone here out, so everyone in the audience is getting a cake pop and a copy of her new book.